Good day, beautiful people. Today, I just want to come and give you guys a message about having stupid faith. And you guys are going to understand why I said it like that as I come and I tell you guys the story. So, of course, in my last video, I was letting you guys know that I'm in a transition period in my life, right? And I've been asking God to guide me and like when we ask God to do something, of course, we have to let go and let God, of course. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been trying to let go, let God. But at this period, in this was probably a month or two ago, or a month and a half ago, to where I was in Panama, and at the time, the job where I was at, it wasn't really working out, right? So I told myself, okay, I need something a bit more stable. So to get something more stable, my friend actually got me a job at his company, which was paying good. When I went to do the training, the job was just not something that I enjoyed. And I was just like, God, like, I don't want to do something. I don't want to be in a country that's not my country, doing something that I do not enjoy just to survive. Like, even in my country, I wasn't doing that. So, why would I come here and do that? Like, I know that you have better for me. And like I said, the job was paying good, but I just was not happy in the job. And then something else happened to where I just needed them to give me like 2 weeks notice, and well, basically for me to give the other job a 2 weeks notice. And really and truly, I would have been working almost every day, but for 2 days I would have just had to leave for like 3 hours. They didn't want to do it, so I'm just like, okay, I feel like this is a sign that I don't need to be there. So because I did not want to be there, of course, the I was like, okay, God, if you're telling me that this is not for me, I'm just gonna leave it alone and move forward, try to find something better, because I know that you have something better for me. I am your daughter. Like, you would not have me doing this. Um, so, and especially I was just like, God, like, people are telling me to go back home, and I'm just like, God, give me until May. Like, I just want to try. If it's your will, like, I'll stay over here, but let my will and your will to be aligned, right? So I'm just like, okay. And actually, when I turned down that job, because they were like, they basically told me that it wouldn't work because of the 2 weeks notice. They wanted me to start right then, and like, I because I was teaching, I'm like, okay, the free hours in the morning, I still wanted to work with the other company to make more money, right? Before I go to the next job, basically having two jobs. So I'm like, okay, why not? Like, they should just allow me to, basically just do the 2 more weeks and then start with them. But they were being difficult, and I'm just like, do I really even want to work for a company who isn't so understanding? Like, I'm sure there's companies out there like that. God, please, like, I'm just like speaking with God on it. And I had a conversation with my roommate at the time, and I was telling him, and me and him were very good friends. So, like, he was a person who was the shoulder to cry on. Like, we would talk about everything. So I basically told him that, I'm not, I basically, in 2 weeks, I'm not going to have a job, or in a week at this point, I'm not going to have a job. And I'm not going to have the other job. So he's basically, the things he's saying to me is basically like, if you needed money, you should have just did what you had to do, and this and that. And, like, he made me feel so stupid for the decision that I made. Like, I felt stupid, because I'm just like, any people are saying anyone would think that you shouldn't give, you should just start a new job to make your money, to like, why are you having loyalty to this other company? Like, it's stupid to even just give that opportunity up. So now I'm feeling stupid. That really and truly, I could say retarded. So I'm feeling retarded, like feeling stupid, because I'm just like, did I make the wrong decision? Like, was I being dumb? Was I like, I having too much faith that God really has something better for me, or does He want me to be in this situation? And I'm just like, I don't know. And I just felt so stupid. And it was so, I felt so bad because I got to the point where I was angry at God because I had so much faith in Him. I was angry at Him for the fact that I I was thinking that He would do something miraculous, and people were looking at me like I'm a dummy. And like, I remember around that time, because I didn't have a job and things just weren't going. I mean, it was only a week, and you'll get to that. But like, I was listening to a song because, like, I just tried to keep myself like listening to gospel songs. And I remember it was like, I was listening to a song called "We Have Hope in Jesus," right? We have hope. So we have hope in Jesus. He's a present help. And I mean, if you guys know the song, you guys know the song. Fine. Okay, it's "We Have Hope." So it was just saying we have hope. And this is the first time I heard this song. And guys, when God puts songs in your, like, on my YouTube, like, there are old songs that just come into my playlist when I need them. Like, and at that time, at the end of the song, it says, "Oh, He has never failed. He has never failed. So why would I doubt Him?" Right? And this song, like, at this time, I'm so angry with God to where I'm just like, you, like, I don't have any hope right now. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so lost. I feel stupid. Like, I just don't want to be here. I don't want, like, I hate living like this, that I just always feel so lost. And then, like, I don't know, something happened to where I can't remember what exactly happened that just changed my perspective. And I was just like, I, I actually, a week later, it was a job that paid less. And I ended up going there and I started a job with them. And I liked them because it was like, it was helping autistic children. So I'm just like, okay, my little cousin, he was autistic, he is autistic. So I, like, had a chance in helping to grow him up. And I'm just like, it's something that's there to me. So at the end of the day, like, I would rather do that than to say do some boring, yeah, task that I just wasn't pleased with. So a week later, I found a job, and even with that job, even though it did not last, I think that was the reason that the switch in my head was like, I will never in my life allow people to make me feel like my faith is stupid. Like, if I have no problem having faith and people not believing, because people will not believe. Like, if everyone believed in things that you believed in, if you ask millionaires and people who own companies, I'm sure when they told their family that they wanted to start certain things, they did not believe. So we cannot go on what other people think or get validations for what other people think. And that's something that I'm learning now when it comes to my walk and God guiding me. It's just like, I cannot talk to other people about where God is taking me. It's not for them to tell me. I need to go to Him. Like, I need to talk to Him. I need to make sure that I'm in my Bible reading, listening to sermons just so I could hear. Like, it's so crazy because I would listen to sermons that they speak to me in what I'm going through at that time. And it just guides me, continues to guide me. And this is how I know that God is talking to me. Instead of me going to other people and getting confused by what they're saying. So at the end of the day, all of this is to say, do not allow anyone to make you feel like what you believe. We serve a God who is so awesome, so powerful. There's nothing that he's not able to do, and He will never fail. And once He gives you a promise, He will stand. He will make sure that the promise is fulfilled. I'm right now, I do not know what the next turn is in my life personally, but I can tell you guys that after all of that, the other job that I actually got, it was something that they went back on, and I was supposed to go to Canada to go to my brother's graduation. And I said, like, I would rather support my brother. And because I told God, like, give me until May, things just weren't working how I wanted them to work. And especially the amount of money that that other job was paying, I was like, okay, God, I guess you're telling me it makes sense to leave. So I made a decision to get my stuff together and leave. Right now, I'm still in a place of battling that, but like I said, I'm not at the faith that I have, though it may be stupid to others. I have faith that God has guided me because I told him, give me until May. I was not supposed to go to my brother's graduation. The only reason I went is because um, my sister wasn't able to go, and then they were like, oh, send her. And I'm just like, my brother wants me there that bad, I'm going. And it's so crazy because at the end of the day, this is how God transitions you. This is how he guides you into other seasons. Because if he didn't want me to come to Canada, I would have still been in Panama struggling, trying to figure out what was next. But now I'm in Canada right now, and I'm telling you guys, I have wanted for nothing. I could cry. Like this when people say about God and the things that he has done for them, please believe them, because I'm telling you, I have wanted for nothing, and I have not been working for like 2 months and wanted for nothing and hardly had to spend my money. So when you are his child, and a scripture that just keeps on my spirit, the scripture where it says, like, he'll feed the birds, how much more will he love you, right? So please remember, you are his child. And when it comes to the stress that comes with not knowing, once you know, please look back on the things that he has done already. If for the last month I've been in Canada, and I've been taken care of, right? Why would now for the future, when I'm about to transition back into going to the Bahamas, right? Why would now I get an anxiety thinking what is to come? I didn't know what was to come here. But he's been providing. So I am going to continue to hold my faith strong, stupid faith for God and what he has planned for my life. And I know that it'll be more than I could ever imagine. And I'm just so grateful for what he has next in store for my life. So guys, please, please, please be encouraged. Be encouraged. Go to him. Drown out those other voices. Get in tune with him. Let him talk to you. Let him guide you. Get focused on him. Do not stress. Tell God when you feel high strung, you pray for peace and knowing that he is God, and everything will work out in how he wants it to. So guys, I love you guys. Continue to be just a blessing to others around you. Remember to be kind and have an awesome day, guys. Bye.